Hello, hello. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency and blockchain aggregated news source on YouTube. My name is Shamari. Boom. Welcome. Wow. All right, man. So sorry about last night. I had to get loose, man. We had a lot of news last night. And so that's how it had to go down. Look. So we got 3 stories for you today. Wall Street. And we're going to look at Wall Street and their interest in the cryptocurrency space. And then we're going to look at a new crypto self-regulatory body. This ties into the thing I said last night, that the crypto guys were being a little standoffish with the SEC. And we're going to talk about that. And then Bakkt, B-A-K-K-T, has an announcement today. I'm not sure if I really like it, but whatever. We have to read it because it was the big news of the day. So let's do what we normally do, gentlemen. Let's head on over to the markets and see how they're looking today. Bang. All right. We got top 10 of the day. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, Yield, Stellar, Litecoin, Tether, Cardano, and Monero still holds the number 10. All right. What do we got? Mid single digits up on everything. Mid single digits up. Everything's mid single digits up. Who's that? Number 18. Oh, V-Chain, bang. Mid single digits up. All right. Let's take a stroll. Yeah, single digits mostly for the most part. Everything green. All right, let's check out our top 10 earners of the day. What do we got here? Bang. Okay. Cortex, 44%. Nano, 23%. Walton Chain, 19%. All right, so all double digits up. Let's look at our top 10 earners. Cortex, Nano, Walton Chain, V-Chain, Aurora, Kyber Network, Pivx, R-Chain, Nebulas, and WAN Chain. All right, bang. Let's look at our market cap, obviously. Prices went up today. Well, market cap goes up today. So we're at 220, about 220 billion. All right, market's growing a little bit there. Now, let's check out our first story. Let's get a little rocket fuel. So, sorry about the late time of this. I know it's 11:23 right now. I'm taping it. As you guys know, I'm trading heavy right now. So, I didn't get to sleep till 6 this afternoon. And I'm just waking up now. So, all right. Sorry about the late timing on this one, boys. Bang. Wall Street interest in crypto hits new high with trading revenue on the rise. All right, let's do a little wake-up shot here. 1 second, guys. All right. New analysis from a prominent research firm says Wall Street investors are breaking into cryptocurrency at an accelerating rate. According to Stanford C. Bernstein and Company, Wall Street is increasingly taking advantage of crypto custody, bang, asset management, and market-making services as more options for traditional traders hit the market. As the crypto asset class seasons and institutional demand builds, there are a plethora of opportunities for traditional firms, the analyst wrote, as reported by Bloomberg. In addition, Bernstein analysts say crypto exchange trading revenue could double this year, reaching as high as $4 billion. Last year, the number hit $1.8 billion. Is that it? The research report also compares the average daily volume of cryptocurrency to traditional finance, revealing the market is still remarkably small by comparison. Remember, daily volume of all crypto assets is at about 16 billion compared to the U.S. equity markets at more than 300 billion. See what I'm telling you guys? That's what I'm talking about. You see this market cap? That's why when I say you're going to be rich, it's true. Look, the whole market is only $219 billion. That's nothing. Here's a little chart right here. So average daily trading. Like, look at this. This is nothing. Crypto is nothing. Just U.S. corporate debt. Those are corporate bonds. U.S. equities. Those are stocks. Equities mean stocks. Look at crypto compared to equities. Nothing. So believe me, when these institutional investors get here, oh my gosh, this market is going to explode. Analysts at DR point out that the interest from Wall Street, however, may be a double-edged sword. The interest from major financial houses is a significant step forward for the cryptocurrency. However, the institutional drive could metaphorically strip Bitcoin's utility as a currency for trade should it become seen as a holding asset as it forms into what enthusiasts have been voicing all along, digital gold. Like I told you, that's what I think this is going to be. Bitcoins aren't going to be, in 5 years, 10 years, they're not going to be for regular people, right? Like, I believe they're going to be, just like what it says, digital gold. They're going to be a store of value. And personally, I'm not even going to lie to you, I think it's going to be something for the wealthy. Wealthy people are going to have Bitcoins, like whole Bitcoin, right? You know, people are still going to be able to buy, 0.000 whatever of a Bitcoin, but I think Bitcoins are going to be for wealthy people. It's going to be like having like how right now people are buying art as an investment, just like that. You're going to buy a Bitcoin as an investment, as a store of value. I don't think you're going to be, people will be buying their Starbucks with it or whatever, but in terms of owning a whole Bitcoin, that's going to be for the wealthy, I believe. We'll see. Bang. Now. Oh, and this goes to the story from yesterday that I talked to. Yesterday we got loose. Man, those stories, there was too much to talk about, man. There was too much. We had to get raw with it. I'm a market guy. I love active markets. And yesterday, man, this crypto market was active. I even had another story I didn't even report on. A little $100 million hedge fund starting up. Don't worry, we're going to be quick tonight. So this is what I was talking about. The SEC, I read a few weeks ago. I didn't report on it, but the SEC is a little pissed off at at the crypto guys because they have this whole anti-government, blah, 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 libertarian, I want to be free type thing. And the SEC is like, hey, guys, like we want to regulate you and get your stuff going. They don't want to be regulated. So they're not really approaching the SEC and, making it so that the SEC has confidence in them to regulate nicely. They already said there's going to be a light touch, like chill out and just talk to them. And these kids are going to have to wake up. They're little techie kids. They think they're going to create this whole, a separate world, separate financial shit. That's a bunch of nonsense. It's never going to happen. And so they need to step on board so we can flipping get the party started around here with some regulation and money. Some legislation and some regulation. All right, let's check it out. Oh, and so this is good news. So now the adults of the crypto world have come together. And they are, so let's read the title. Crypto leaders join forces to score SEC approval and spur mass adoption. Exactly. These little crypto nerds who run the companies, they all want to be rebels. Look, that's not going to work, buddy. But what is going to work is this. Getting down with the SEC, letting them regulate you, and mass adoption. In other words, let's get soccer mom, soccer dad, and everybody in here. And more importantly, though, let's get the institutional guys in here. Bang. So we can make some money. So, major players in the crypto space are uniting to form a new self-regulatory body to improve standards. And that's how the SEC works. The SEC are the regulators. Like, they're the ones who drop they drop the regulations. But actually, the SEC allows different industries to self-regulate themselves in a certain way. And only when like a big problem comes, they kind of step in. So, like the derivatives market, the stock market, all that, they kind of get to self-regulate in a little way. I mean, the SEC is always snooping around, making sure everything's good, but they don't actually. It's not like they're cops, like it in a way, if that makes sense. It's more like they let the forex market regulate itself, the stock market regulate itself, the bond market regulate itself, and then they just kind of snoop around and make sure, every once in a while that you're regulating right. So this is a major step forward because crypto needs a self-regulatory body. That's what people have been talking about for the past couple months, and bang, looks like we got one. So this should make things a lot better for the SEC in terms of handing down positive rulings and regulations for this market, for this space. So let's read on. Major players in the crypto space are uniting to form a new self-regulatory body to improve standards. They're calling it the Virtual Commodity Association. Oh, well, they're calling it the Virtual Commodity Association. But right now they're getting it built, so it's called the Commodity Association Working Group. It is planning its first meeting in September 2018. 5 cryptocurrency exchanges will join, and initial participants: Bitstamp Inc., Bitflyer USA Inc., BitterX, and Gemini Trust Company. Gemini, that's the Winklevosses. Remember they applied for that ETF and were denied the other day? They don't care. They're still rocking on. See, the Winklevosses, they're kind of interesting cats. It looks like they're really into the infrastructure of the whole cryptocurrency market. They tried to start an ETF, right? And now they're into this thing, a self-regulatory body. It looks like they're trying to become American leaders in the crypto space. The working group plans to form an industry-sponsored self-regulatory organization that oversees virtual commodity marketplaces. You notice how they're calling themselves commodity? The virtual commodity? They don't want to say. Remember, the SEC hasn't said whether these are securities or commodities yet, right? They're just calling themselves commodities. Maybe that's kind of a hint what they want, right? The group has appointed Maria Philippakis as, and the meaning of what does it matter, Shamari? Well, because if you're a commodity, you kind of get regulated different than if you're a stock, right? An equity is a stock. That's what equities are. They're stocks. And so equities get treated differently. There's more regulation and stuff on stocks than there are on commodities. A commodity is like gold. So there's not much regulation. Like, do you want the gold or not? You buy it, and that's that. But with stocks, so with these companies, these blockchain services companies that we're trading, cryptocurrencies, they're blockchain services companies. And so that's what the SEC is trying to decide. Are these token things that these crypto companies are giving out, are they commodities or are they stocks in the company? Personally, I look at them as shares in the company. I know that these crypto people probably don't like that, but that's what they are. Come on. I've been in the markets for 18 years. That's what you are. That's what they are. But whatever, we'll see what the SEC says. So it's just interesting. You see how they said virtual commodity. Like, they're already naming themselves like, no, we're not stocks, we're commodities. But it's true. If the SEC labels them commodities, holy. You think the money, we're going to make already money. Like I told you, you're going to be rich when these institutional investors get here. But if they regulate them as commodities, oh my gosh, you'll be super rich. Because then it'll be just gloves off, have at it. Anyways, the group has appointed Maria Philippakis as its interim executive director. Philippakis, she's a former executive deputy superintendent at the New York Department of Financial Services. She was instrumental in drafting the DFS rules and regulations for virtual currency. That DFS stuff, she helped make, she's the one, she helped make the, that new, that digital crypto, certification thing in New York. Man, I don't remember its flipping name right now. But anyway, she helped make it, so that's good. It shows she knows the insider stuff, what the SEC is going to want, and stuff like that. The VSA intends to address the regulatory challenges that dealt recent blows to the crypto sectors. The U.S. Security and Exchange Commission, citing multiple concerns over consumer protections, denied the second Bitcoin ETF proposed by the Winklevoss twins, who own and operate trading platform Gemini. I'm going to read on a little bit. The SEC also delayed its decision on the VanEck SolidX Bitcoin Trust, citing the need for more time to make an informal decision. Let's see. So, blah, blah, blah. They're just going to talk about... All right, let's read the whole thing. At the initial meeting, VCA participants will establish the following: guidelines for membership in the VCA, guidelines for best practices and rules-based marketplaces that will promote fairness, transparency, risk management, and liquidity, guidelines for best practices that will address member conflicts of interest, client communications, client disclosures, and record keeping, and staffing the VSA to include an executive director, among others, and composition of the board of directors. All right. Gemini's head of risk, Yusuf Hussein, says this is the first of many steps in policing the digital asset markets and answering the call of regulators. Remember, most of you probably weren't watching this channel, but I think it was like episode number 6 of this thing. We talked about it. The SEC, they had applied for an ETF, or someone had applied for an ETF, and the SEC had 14 questions they wanted answered before they gave approval. They didn't deny the ETF, but they wanted 14 answers, and that's what these guys are doing. Well, all of these guys, not just the Winklevosses, but the VanEck application, all of those applications are trying to answer those 14 questions to the satisfaction of the SEC to allow for approval of an ETF. So what? Yusuf said this is the first of many steps in policing the digital assets markets and answering the calls of regulators. Right, the 14 questions. The blockchain industry must focus on protecting its customers and operating in a responsible manner to significantly increase adoption globally, said John Roth, Chief Compliance and Ethics Officer at Bitrex. By working with the VCA, we can advance our shared goals of improving transparency, accountability, and security across all virtual currency trading platforms. This effort will also complement our discussions with regulators and legislators. See, we got to get the legislators and regulators working about developing a long-term solution that creates a fully compliant environment for blockchain while encouraging innovation, economic growth, and U.S. leadership in the industry. Exactly. U.S. leadership in the industry. I mean, look, the Germans, I know I keep bringing it up, but Stuttgart, they said end-to-end solutions. America, you want to lead or you want to allow the Germans to lead? So the self-regulatory body is a sign of growing rigor, discipline, and maturity in the cryptocurrency space, which has seen its share of tribalism and factionalism. The Wild West phase, which spurred a burst of innovation and enthusiasm, is rapidly morphing. Key players are consolidating and retooling their mission statements to form a broad base of support by coming together. Exactly. And that's what I was saying yesterday. Like, look. I know these guys, they came out with their whole, we're going to take over fiat. We're going to overthrow the government and all this crap. Look, that's not going to happen. And if you want mass adoption, you got to get on board. You got to get on board with who? Bang, bang, bang. The SEC. That's it. No one's just going to let you keep just running around, doing this stuff. Unregulated, I know these guys are little techie computer guys. They don't know how markets work and stuff like that. Yeah, man, Bitcoin's going to be the currency of the future. Really? Yeah, you think the Chinese government is going to allow you to, is going to give up their renminbis and their wands for fucking Bitcoin? I mean, come on, man. Be realistic. You think dictators are going to give up their currencies for big cryptocurrencies. Like, come on, motherfuckers. Or Uncle Sam, America. You think Americans are going to allow their fucking their lives to be dictated financially by some shit that doesn't even have any basis in value, really, except for the fact that people want it? Of course not. Come on. Grow up, kids. Grow up. But this is good. This is great right here. It looks like the adults of the cryptocurrency industry are coming together, and they are approaching the SEC. They are building their own standards thing, and they're saying, look, we're ready to be adults now, and we are ready to become a proper asset class. Bang! Proper asset class with oversight and, good stuff like that. So, good news for the cryptocurrency market in America as a whole. Not just in America, but the world. Because bang, 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 they're coming together finally. All right. Now, bang. I know that. Edwin, you loved Bakkt. So, and this thing, though. All right. So, we're going to talk about it. ICE is Bakkt. New announcement stirs up cryptocurrency meetings. So, today they made a big announcement. It's huge. Now, if you don't know about markets, you're probably going to think this is great. But I'm going to show you. This is a little iffy. Recently, New York Stock Exchange's Intercontinental Exchange, ICE, announced that they will be launching Bakkt. It's pronounced Bakkt, an exchange platform for cryptocurrency in the month of November 2018. So just around the corner, August, September, October, November, bang, 3 months from now. The news spread like wildfire in the cryptocurrency space. The announcement was made days before the SEC's stance on the VanEck ETF. Remember we're waiting for the VanEck ruling by the SEC on September 30th. Remember that day, September 30th, please. All right. The announcement turned out to be the most controversial one because ICE stated that they have been working on the project for almost 9 months. See? They just said it the other day. Yeah, they've been working on it for 9 months. That's what all these guys are doing. They're all doing stuff in the background and then just saying, boom, hi, we've got this and that now. Remember how Coinbase tricked us? Oh, yeah, we're applying for custodianship, and then boom, a couple days later they had it. That's what all these guys are doing. The announcement turned out to be the most controversial because they said 9 months in collaboration with Starbucks and Microsoft Cloud Solutions, right? So Microsoft and Starbucks were in on it. Moreover, it is set to become the first regulated market for cryptocurrencies. This was one of the main factors taken into consideration by the FCC for rejecting the Winklevoss ETF. We just talked about the Winklevoss one. Actually, I think these are the Winklevoss kids right here. Let's look. Wasn't it? Oh. Where were they? These guys. So these guys applied for an Oh, there's no picture. Oh, okay. I thought there was a picture of them. All right, well, whatever. Rejecting the Winklevoss ETF. ICE had stated that the platform would include federally regulated Bitcoin futures contracts, markets, and warehousing with merchant and consumer applications. On the 20th of August, the CEO of Bakkt, yesterday, Kelly Loeffler, revealed more details of the much-awaited platform on her blog. She said, with our solution, the buying and selling of Bitcoin is fully collateralized or pre-funded. Our new daily Bitcoin contract will not be traded on margin, use leverage, or serve to create a paper claim on a real asset. Now, that's the problem. No leverage. No margin. I mean, so then you're just buying Bitcoins. Like, I don't know. I don't know how the institutional guys are going to like that. Moreover, Kelly highlighted that unlike other exchanges, Bakkt Bitcoin contract will not be traded on margin, use leverage, or serve or create a paper claim on a real asset. All right. According to her, this would differentiate Bakkt from the existing futures market and cryptocurrency exchanges, which are providing margin, leverage, and cash settlement service while maintaining the market integrity. So I don't know why they are limiting themselves. They're not going to give the margin or the leverage. Everybody else is. I mean, you guys know I'm a Forex trader. I trade with 50 to 1 leverage. If you told me I didn't get any leverage, I'd go to an exchange that gave me leverage. So I don't know what they're trying to do. But this is the big announcement today. This is the big news, so we have to talk about it. The term margin trading refers to trading which involves borrowing funds. This service is provided by the exchanges, allowing customers of the platform to trade more than what they could have with their own funds. Right. I mean, if I'm just buying with my own funds, well, I'm just buying Bitcoins then, right? Or just... The cryptocurrency exchanges offer leverage services at present at BitMEX, Bitfinex, OKCoin, Kraken, Poloniex, and Coinbase Pro. I don't know how this Bakkt thing is going to work. Even as Bakkt has mentioned that they will not be using marginal leverage to offer the projects. They have not mentioned about any other leverage. And this is this hidden leverage thing. This secret leverage has stirred up the whole cryptocurrency community on the social media platform. One guy on Reddit says this is really going to shit on all the ratios. Caitlin Long, the former chairman of Symbiont, said, interesting response from Bakkt today. For Bitcoin, this is good news, bad news. First, the good, Bakkt disclosed it's not using marginal leverage explicitly. That's positive. But then the bad, it was silent about hidden leverage, which is subtle. Anyways, so blah, blah, blah. That's Bakkt. That was their big announcement today. So they want to be fully regulated. They're not going to offer any leverage or any margin. I don't know how good that's going to be for them. All right. Well, we're done that. Let's get to our usual bang shout-outs and airdrops. Bang. Oh, another guy. Yes. Where's this guy? Bang, bang. Paul Pantel. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? Thank you. Bang. He sent me a Go Seated thing. Thanks, Paul. Man, that's cool as hell. He sent me 10 trons with that Go Seated thing. Bang. Oh, and he even said it. Bang. Cool as hell, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like the shows. I hope it's being informative and slightly entertaining. All right. Well, let's say hello to people. Let's do our usual. This is a quick show, obviously. It's just a quick one. So, bang, Crypto Times. How you doing? Beating Bitcoin to the finish line. Bang. See you, brother. I'm in Bodice. Boom. Killing it. Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce that. But all that, bang, good. Whatever that means. Muhammad Gaddafi. Bang. Ronkez. I see you, brother. Bang. And he gave me one of those Go Seated things. I guess that's a new thing now, huh? All right. Pundix Cash. Not giving away ether. All right. See you, brother. There's Bob, the airdrop master. Look. If you're new here, if you want airdrops, go to Bob844111320 on Twitter. See that stuff? These are called airdrops. Free coins. Yes, free tokens. We're not going to get in that too much deep tonight. We're going to make this a quickie. Martin, see you. Bang. Guillermo Vieira. Bang, see you. All right. We got Ra, SDV. Grantito aquí. Bang, Grantito. I don't even know what that means. But I'm sure it's good. Your Twitter's letting you keep it there. All right, Muhammad Gaddafi, there you are. Oh, bang, you're murdering it. See? Not Ronkez, Bob. They're still using the names, man. Whatever, man. I don't think it's going to help. Whatever you do, I don't think it's going to help. J. Will, bang, 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 bang. Justin Williams. That's the spiritual master. Airdrop 007. That's Ronkez. Damn it, he got that name. I'm always going to say that. Fafi, bang. Airdrop 2410, bang. Cryptocurrency, Phoenix Coin, Freemasonry. All right, buddy. Do your secret handshakes and have a good one. All right. So, fun stuff. Bang, bang, bang. Most of All right. That's really about it. Airdrops. And so the airdrops are going on, like I just told you. If you want to get the airdrops, go to, there's his name right there. Bob8441320 on Twitter. He's part of the crew. He'll give you that. Again, Paul Panto, thank you for the Go Seated donation. That was cool. I love when you guys, you don't have to donate. Just, you guys can just go in the comments and just say, hey, man, nice show. That's good enough for me, man. I love it. I love it when you guys do that. I love knowing that this is actually getting through to some people or something. You know what I mean? So, man, it really was just a quickie. That's it. I'm holding off a little bit on the rocket fuel because I got to go back to sleep for about another hour or two before the trading starts on London time. I live here on the East Coast of America in South Beach, but actually I live on London, England time because trading starts when London opens. And so actually that's 3 a.m. here. And so that's the time I actually really live on is London time. So guys, it's been a great pleasure doing this for you. You know this is my favorite time of the day. Just a quickie, bang, bang, bang. Please subscribe below. Press the bell button beside it, and you'll get automatic updates. Go to our Twitter. Visit us on Twitter. Bang, bang, bang. Let me see that. Bang. CB Newswire. That's the Twitter. Go there. And, that's Twitter stuff for this. All right. So please subscribe below. Love doing this for you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be a lot earlier, hopefully. Bang. Schmar clock over and out. Always on duty. Bang.